The dredge is the most iconic symbol that represents the mining era in Breckenridge.
Long before Breckenridge mined tourist dollars, they mined gold.
This is Breckenridge, Colorado, but they're moving it away to get the gold that's underneath.
Breckenridge was founded in 1859, and that time mining was the center of Colorado's economy.
Each bucket of dirt is worth 15 cents.
In Breckenridge, that mining came in the form of dredges, large barges which would float in the streams, digging up the ground beneath them for whatever riches were deposited. In their wake, they left large piles of rock.
For the better part of the last century, the landscape of Breckenridge was defined by the destruction that these dredges did.
Over the years, Breckenridge has reclaimed the land from many of these valleys, except French Gulch.
But this valley in particular, you can see the damage on the environment that the dredges wrought.
And see the remains of one of the dredges, the Reiling Gold Dredge.
When the dredge was operating, there was walls, a roof. None of this would have been visible. It would have all been interior structure.
There were some who saw no value in preserving a monument to environmental destruction.
They saw it as something that was better off just disintegrating into the earth.
Preservationists and civic leaders saw a way to use it to teach about both history and the environment.
The industry at the time was all mining all the time. Environment was not even on their radar. So we have to be preserving these sites that inform us about why we care about the environment now. To just let that part of our history go is a real disservice to who we are as a people today.
The Reiling Gold Dredge made the list of Colorado's most endangered places in 2015.
Listing on the Endangered Places program really elevated this project with the local community, with some of our local leaders.
The following year, the city acquired the dredge and surrounding property from the mining company which had owned it. It began a series of architectural and environmental studies to determine where to go from there.
We determined from the beginning that we were not trying to recreate a working dredge.
Let's keep what's there. Let's let people see the structure of the dredge.
Restoring the dredge presented many logistical challenges.
We set up a siphon and were able to bring the level of the pond down 3 feet. And that enabled the restoration team to comfortably and safely work on the dredge hull.
Contractors used helicopters to fly materials in and out so not to disturb the surrounding landscape.
So unique in nature, and there's really nothing to compare it to. I leaned on so many experts and people in the field to help us think through things a little differently and just to get a great team involved and just keep pressing.
Keep pressing. It sounds easy. Those involved say the key is to keep the passion alive.
Keep bringing partners in, keep building consensus, build awareness of the importance of projects to the history of your community.
We're all in this field because we love historic preservation, but to just keep at it. That's really what worked in the long run, is we weren't willing to let this one go.